Hi, welcome to the Amoretti Test Kitchen. Today we're making a really great fall recipe, an apple spice dump cake. So for a dump cake, you just dump all the ingredients. Actually, funny story, about 10 years ago, I went to a party and was served a piece of amazing cake. And it was just gooey and good. And I asked the chef, what is this thing called that you made? And she said, it's called a dump cake. And I was like, I don't think you should call it that. I don't think that's gonna catch on. And now everywhere you scroll on Instagram, you see some version of a dump cake. And they're great, they're wonderful, and it caught on. So I was wrong again. So for a dump cake, you just dump all the ingredients into a pan and you come out with a beautiful cake. So we'll do that. So for our dump cake, we're gonna dump a few ingredients into our pan. You're gonna wanna use a buttered and floured pan for this cake. That's the quick and easy version of buttering and flouring a cake pan. So we're gonna dump in 2 cans of apple pie filling and just cover and coat the bottom with that. This is thick. And it smells great. Of course, you could make your own pie filling, but why for a dump cake? This is supposed to be easy. You dump everything into a pan. So that is going to be our bottom layer of the cake. Kind of just flatten it out and be a good foundation, good base. So the next step, we are going to really oomph this up, add our Amoretti flair, and we're gonna do that by adding the pumpkin spice compound. And this is what really brings it into the fall flavoring, because this is gonna give you the cardamom, cinnamon, all of those fun fall flavors that when you smell them, you're taken to that time. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're just gonna pour it right on top of our apples. Just gonna drizzle, get this well incorporated into, make sure all those apples get a little shower of love here. And then this is the really easy part about a dump cake. You can literally just use any flavor box cake that you like. This is a white box cake, and we're just gonna pour this on top of our apples and our flavoring. It almost gives, like, when it's cooked, like a strudel type of consistency with it being poured on top like this, and then I'll show you the finishing step. Okay, and then the last step is we're going to make a nice blanket of butter on top of this cake mix, and that's what really makes the magic happen. Does all the things it's supposed to do. So you just see me layer this on. You can just cut your butter into nice little pieces and lay it on. So once you have your butter placed on top of your cake mix, you will pop this into the oven for 40 to 50 minutes and let it bake. So we used our compound in this cake, and the reason we used it is it delivers all of that great flavor that we're looking for, those fall flavors that we mentioned, in a really concentrated version. So you don't have to use huge amounts of those flavorings that you'd otherwise use. Also, it has some sweetness to it too, so that adds a lot of flavor to the cake. Now, we get this question a lot. What is the consistency of a compound? And so it's almost a little bit thinner of a honey-like consistency, if you can see that moving around in the bottle. And if you were to add this to like a buttercream or something light, it also is gonna provide really great color to the cake or to the icing or cream, whatever you use it. So as you can see, our dump cake is done, and when it comes out of the oven, it smells so delicious, really buttery. That's probably the top thing that you'll smell through, but I can smell the spices and the apple and that beautiful brown crust that it makes on top. And then all you have to do is kind of slice into it and scoop up a big serving for you and all of your guests, or just you. Thank you so much for watching and making this awesome apple spice dump cake with me. If you like this video, give us some love and click like, or you can subscribe so you get notifications on all of the fun new recipes that we're posting, especially for fall. And you can follow us on social media at Amoretti on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Thanks again. Bye.